everyone, this is Sharon Cooper. I am a buyer's agent with your Luxury Movers Real Estate team with Coldwell Banker HPW in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about the contract to close period. So you've been out and you're searching for homes with your agent. You finally found the perfect home. You made an offer. It was accepted. Everyone has signed. So what do you do now? Well, there's several important steps in the process to get you to the closing table. The first step is, if you haven't already chosen your lender, you need to go ahead and pick your lender. You need to provide them a copy of the contract so they can start the underwriting process. The lender will order an appraisal, and they will have a licensed appraiser go out to the home and do a detailed report of the value of the home. This is very important because the lender will not lend you more money than they feel the home is worth. So if the value comes in below the purchase price, they might ask you to make up the difference. If you are paying cash, then this is an optional step in the process. The lender will probably also ask you for several documents, which is completely normal, including maybe tax returns, pay stubs, copies of bank statements, different things, but that's perfectly normal. The next thing that you want to do is you want to choose an attorney. In North Carolina, closings are handled by attorneys, and the attorney handles every step in the process, from doing a background search on your home, a title search, recording the deed, working with the bank, and dispersing all the funds. So you want to go ahead and pick attorney so they can get started in that process. The attorney can also order a survey for you, which is basically a map of your property showing where your home sits on the property and where your property lines are, and it has some other important details as well. This is also optional, but we do always recommend that you do that. You also want to pick a homeowner's insurance company. We can make recommendations for you on different homeowners insurance companies, but you need to go ahead and get that set up as well. You're also going to order a home inspection. Now, home inspections are a general look of every system in your home. They're licensed inspectors, and they come out and they look at things such as HVAC, roofing, plumbing, all the general systems of your home to make sure everything's running properly. They will have a detailed report that they'll go over with you and your agent, and then you can determine if there are things of concern that you might want to negotiate with the sellers to fix or repair or provide a credit at closing. Now, in North Carolina, it is considered that the home is sold as is in its present condition, but it is very normal to negotiate for repairs. It's just not guaranteed. So now that you've chosen your lender, you've had your appraisal done, you've had a survey done, you've chosen a closing attorney, and you've had your home inspection done, you want to make sure you have your funds available for the closing. So if you have them in different bank accounts, or if you're getting a gift fund from some family, or you're cashing out any investments, you need to make sure you have all those funds available. You also want to get your utilities set up just prior to closing, and your agent can usually get the names of all the utility companies, so you can contact them and get them set up for the day of closing. So the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to the closing. You're going to have your funds wired to the attorney. There will be a closing statement that will tell you the final number that you need to wire to the attorney. Sometimes they will allow a cashier's check. And then we will meet with the attorney. The attorney will have all your loan documents and all your paperwork for you to sign at the closing. And generally your agent will be there with you. Sometimes your mortgage lender will be there. Sometimes the sellers will be there, but sometimes they go ahead of time and sign their documents ahead of time. You also will do a final walkthrough on the property just prior to closing, and that's your last opportunity after the sellers have moved out to take a look and make sure you're happy with any repairs that were negotiated, that the home was left in the same condition it was in when you first looked at it. Because once the deed is recorded, the home is yours, so you can't go back. Now, if you have new construction, that's a little different because the builders often have warranties that will protect you for at least the first year. So the last thing we do is we sign all the paperwork with the attorney. When everything's fine, they will record the deed, and then the home will be yours and you can move in. So that's the contract to close period. If you have any more questions, feel free to contact anyone on our team. You can email info@luxurymovers.com. You can also check out our website at www.luxurymovers.com. Thanks, and I hope you have a great day.